As I mentioned in another video, Ontario Family Court uses the Spousal Support Advisory Guidelines, also called SAG for short, to calculate the amount of spousal support that a spouse can receive from their former spouse in Ontario. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham Region and the GTA. The Spousal Support Advisory Guideline uses two formulas to determine the amount of spousal support: the without child support formula and the with child support formula. I discussed the without child support formula in another video with a good example for you. I will now review the with child support formula. When you have children, or child support is owing for these dependent children, the SAG takes into account the same factors for the with child support formula. You have to input your age, annual income, the length of marriage or cohabitation, and the names and ages of your children. You must also list your former spouse's age and their annual income. The SAG then shows how much child support that the other parent or former parent must pay you, or former spouse must pay you. As well, the SAG will show the low range, midpoint, and high end of the range amounts of spousal support that you could receive. In some situations, you will not receive any spousal support when you take into account the amount of child support you would receive from your former spouse. This depends on the difference in annual incomes between you and your former spouse and the amount of child support that you would receive from your spouse. The SAG also takes into account shared custody situations in which children live with each parent for at least 40% of the time or more. In shared custody situations, you would receive less child support, usually, than if you had your children living with you on a full-time basis. This means that you would receive more spousal support since you are receiving less child support based on the fact that you do not have your children living with you on a full-time basis. Here's an example of the with child support formula. John and Natalie are married for 19 years. John is 50 years old and Natalie is 45 years old. They have two children who are 8 and 10 years of age. John makes $80,000 a year and Natalie makes $35,000 a year. The children live with each parent for 50% of the time. The SAG determines that John must pay $679 a month in child support to Natalie. He would pay her no spousal support at the low end of the range in this scenario. He would pay her $244 a month in spousal support at the midpoint of the range, and he would pay her $552 in spousal support a month at the high end of the range. Now make sure you spend some time with your family lawyer discussing these important issues in your separation or divorce. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or family law case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page, that's O'Malley Family Law. Visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaladvice.com or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We'd be happy to speak to you. Oh, by the way, did you know you can protect your family law rights and get essential information on settling your family law issues with your former spouse with the daily, indispensable family law advice and tips at my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook and search Durham Region Separation and Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group and join. Thanks for watching this video. Make it a fantastic week. I'll talk to you soon, and take care.